COVID-19 workout number 9. Let's go. Coach Craig is taking us through the dynamic warm-up, starting off with 8 neck rolls in each direction. When you're done with your neck rolls, you're going to go vertical arm swings, 8 each arm, up and down. When you're done with your arm swings, we're going back slappers over and under 8 times each. After your back slappers, you're going to give me 5 of your best inchworms. You can go push up or not, I don't care. 5 forward, 5 backward without bending your knees. As you get closer to your toes, go onto your fingertips if you don't have the mobility to take you all the way there. Right into knee hug, into forward lunges. Knee hug, forward lunges. We're going to go 8 each leg. This takes us to our standing quad stretch into a reverse lunge. Standing quad stretch into a reverse lunge. Grab that heel, pull it to your bottom, get long with the opposite arm. Stepping back into a lunge, you're going to give us 8 repetitions on each side. And finally ending with squat jumps. You're going to give us 8 of your best squat jumps. If you don't want to do squat jumps, you can just squat. Coach Roberto's taking us through high knees for 60 seconds. Get that heart rate elevated, get that core temperature elevated, get yourselves prepared to do mobility. After your high knees, 60 seconds of butt kickers. Try to get your heel to butt connection. If you can't, no big deal. Just activate those hamstrings. Get ready to work here. Coach is taking us through rolling patterns. He's demonstrating the upper body rolling pattern. Remember, say it with me now, disassociate your shoulders from your hips. And just remember, this should be a fluid movement. Take your time here, don't rush. Between 3 and 5 repetitions on each side. Upper, lower, or a little bit of both, whatever you'd like to do here. Coach Roberto is taking us through our quad ped T-spine rotation. Here's what that means. Quad means all fours. T-spine, we talked about that last week, what your thoracic spine is, and we're just trying to make it more mobile by rotating through. So we do this from a hands and knee position, or we can go on our forearms like Coach Roberto's doing here. Lock that elbow in between your knees, get a hand behind your head, and then open as far as your body allows you to go. Don't force anything here. Again, inhale as you open. Fill up that diaphragm and that rib cage. Exhale as you bring your elbow to your hand. 8 repetitions, 2 sets on each side. The Bretzel Stretch. The lower half of this is like a quad stretch, and the other half of this is kind of like a sideline rotation. Deep breath in, exhale as you open, and just kind of breathe through that motion there. 2 sets, 15 seconds. Take a deep breath in, try to get that elbow, shoulder, and wrist to touch, and the knee and shoulder to touch on the other side. Easier said than done, but a great stretch. Lying leg swings. Lie on your back, shoulders flat, rock those hips from side to side and try to bring that opposite foot to the opposite hand. Really roll those hips, let that thoracic spine do all the work. Starting off with the kettlebell deadlift. You're only doing 10 repetitions here. Now here's the difference. As coach is doing this, I want you to see how he resets and engages his lats between every repetition. I really want to emphasize that. Coach does an awesome job of that. Notice how he touches and he resets and then explodes up. Touch, reset, and explode up. You should feel those lats turn on by the end of each set. Coach Vince has taken us through Renegade Rows. He's going to start in push-up position, hands on top of the dumbbells, and he's going to pull his elbow above his back. Deep breath in as he grabs the dumbbell. Exhale as he pulls that elbow above his back. 10 repetitions each side. Very smooth pull, controlled descent. Now, some of us only checked out one dumbbell. If you need to go one at a time, not a big deal. Just make sure you're bracing your abs. Make sure you're staying square. Here we have the modified version. Instead of going from push-up position, we're from a hands and knees position. Again, the concept is the same. You're in push-up position, hands and knees. Deep breath in, exhale as you pull that elbow above your back. Brace those abs, stay as square as you can. Here, coach is demonstrating a body weight Renegade row, no weight, push-up position. Here we have a body weight modified Renegade row. Again, unweighted, same concept. Everybody can do this drill. Band curls, 4 sets, 15 reps. Squeeze it up, squeeze it down. Position that thing so it doesn't burn your hand. Keep those elbows glued to your side, squeeze all the way up, all the way down. 15 reps. Coach Caitlin has taken us through the band overhead squat. This is the first option here. Arms fully extended. A little tension on the band. Inhale on the way down. Exhale as you finish the rep. Coach Craig has taken us through option number 2. A little more resistance here as he stands in the band, spreads his feet apart, spreads the band apart. Takes a lot of strength and stability to hold that band in place. You're still inhaling on the way down, still exhaling as you finish the rep, still doing 10 reps. When you're done with your squats, you're going to give us 10 of your best push-ups. Coach Roberto's demonstrating the modified push-up, but what's actually programmed is the rotational push-up like Coach Craig is demonstrating here. It's like a push-up and a side plank met and had a baby, and the baby is the rotational push-up. Push-up position, rotate into a side plank. You're going to give us 5 each side for a total of 10 repetitions. Okay, towards the end of the strength portion, a little lower body, a little upper back, a little core. Starting with walking lunges. A couple different options here. Coach Caitlin is showing us a weighted walking lunge. Again, use whatever you'd like to use for this, or nothing at all. Body weight works just fine. But the big thing here, a nice long stride, a flat front foot, a vertical shin, and that back knee should lightly touch the ground. Coach Kyle is giving us another option with the lunges. If you don't have a ton of space and you just want to kind of stay in one direction, option 2 is a great option for you. You can use weight here, or you can go hands on hips like Coach Kyle is demonstrating here. Coach Caitlin has given us option 3 for our lunges. We call it a split squat, which is basically a stationary lunge. Hands on your hips, up and down from that position. I always ask people to lightly touch their back knee to the ground. Some people say an inch above the ground. Well, no one's going to measure that, but if you lightly touch your knee to the ground, you know what that range of motion is. We're not banging our knee. We're standing all the way up at the top of each rep. If you're doing this option, it's still 10 repetitions for each leg. Coach Roberto showing us how to secure a band. Now, if you have something to place your band on, by all means use that something. But if you don't, tie a knot in your band, put it in the back of your door jamb, overhand grip, and pull that thing to your face for 12 face pulls. Here's the deal. If you're stronger than the band that you have, you need to grab closer to the anchor point so that you get the appropriate resistance. That's very important with this drill. 3 sets, 12 reps. Coach Caitlin is showing us a modified shoulder touch. Abs are still braced. Hips and shoulders are still in alignment. Still giving us 10 reps each side. If you're able to do the regular shoulder touches, by all means, do the regular shoulder touches. Please put something on the back of your pelvis, a book, a clipboard, a cone, something. Do something to hold yourself accountable and give yourself a punishment if that implement happens to fall. Okay, take a water break, get yourself ready to go, because this is a butt kicker. So you've got a bear crawl march. If you have some space, you can bear crawl forward and backward. Whatever you'd like to do, you're going to do it for 30 seconds. Bear crawls for 30 seconds. Brace your abs, be careful with each step. Be in control. It's not a race. When you're done with your bear crawls, you have 2 options here. You can squat hop in place like Coach Maria is demonstrating here, or you can squat hop and add some movement to it. Come forward for about 5 squats, turn it around, and go back, just like Coach is demonstrating here. Forward, squat, hop, forward, squat, hop, forward. 30 seconds. After your squat hops, stop, drop, and get in a lateral plank walk position. Basically a push-up position with a wide stance with your feet side to side for 30 seconds. Give me about 5 steps to the right and 5 steps to the left. If you don't have a ton of space, you can just plank walk in place. When you're done punching for 30 seconds, you can use dumbbells or not, but you're punching as hard as you can for 30 seconds. Pretend like someone's trying to steal your lunch money. Go get it, a hard 30 seconds. When you're done, take a nice little break, rinse and repeat. We've got 4 rounds of this.